Welcome to East Coast LQ Reviews. And today I have New Belgium, and this is the Voodoo Ranger Atomic Pumpkin. It says special release. On the side of the bottle it says pumpkin ale featuring cinnamon and habanero chili peppers for just the right amount of heat. I got Beer Advocate pulled up on the website. Beer Advocate score, it says 3.78 out of 5. It's brewed by New Belgium Brewing out of Colorado, United States. If you want to check them out a little bit more, you can go to newbelgium.com. Style of this beer is a pumpkin ale. Alcohol by volume, or ABV, 6.4%. Availability is in the fall, and their notes or commercial description is a little long, but I'm going to read it. It says, enough with the run-of-the-mill pumpkin beers. I'm not interested in an ale that takes cues from a frozen coffee drink, and neither are you. That's why I made Atomic Pumpkin. Does it really feature habanero peppers? Yup. What are the Sayon cinnamon? What about Sayon cinnamon? I can't really pronounce it, but it says ding. I round it all out with a hearty malt bill that makes for a spicy brew that puts the fun back in pumpkin. Spelling was never my strength. Voodoo Ranger. It says yeast, California ale yeast, hops, nugget, malt. It says pale Maina, pale raw, caramel, and Munich. Fruits or spices. It says pumpkin, habanero, and Sayon or cinnamon. This is actually my first beer with a pepper added to it. So I'll let you guys know what I think of it. Poured a little fast. It's looking pretty good in this glass right now. Producing a nice, say kind of a light khaki. Kind of white actually. Looks like it's going away pretty quick. Color of the beer is a nice light amber color. Looks pretty clear. Head's sticking around for a little bit. Don't really think it's going to give much of a lacing. Like I said, the head's going away pretty quick. Aroma on this beer, getting pumpkin, like a light pumpkin. A light pepper, not really getting strong pepper. And like a hint of cinnamon. Like a nice cinnamon that you would get from like a cinnamon pie though, not kind of like your fiery cinnamon. Smells pretty good though. Once this head goes down, I'm gonna go for the taste. Definitely a nice spicy cinnamon right up front. Not picking up much of the pumpkin, but it's light. It's very light. It's in between the flavor. And it finishes kind of with those habanero chili peppers. And it's a nice spicy finish. It's definitely a unique beer. Definitely don't see pumpkin beers like this. Mouthfeel's about medium. I probably can only drink like 2 or 3 of these. Especially seeing how it's really spicy on the cinnamon and that's habanero peppers. I feel like too many of these might give you heartburn. But if you drink one and then possibly drink some other light beers, this is actually a pretty good starter beer. Or maybe even appetizer beer if you already drank a bunch of light beers and maybe you just want something to sit back and relax with. That habanero pepper, I can totally feel the spiciness just kind of lingering around in my mouth. It's definitely sticking around. The cinnamon and the pumpkin flavor are almost completely gone, and you're just left with that habanero chili pepper. Price on this beer, I believe it's going to be the same as all your New Belgium beers. It's going to be like around $9 to $10. So for a rating on this one, it's pretty good. But would I buy it again? If I had some friends that like spicy stuff, because I don't mind spicy stuff, I'll drink it or I'll eat it. But I'm not a big fan of it. But I don't mind a little bit of it, like a little bit of something spicy. So yeah, I would definitely pick up a 6-pack of this and definitely share. Maybe me and 2 other friends would drink 2 beers apiece out of a 6-pack. But yeah, like I said, this is kind of just more like an appetizer beer, or maybe something you drink before you drink a bunch of light beers. I don't think I said my rating on it, so I'm going to give this a rating of... I kind of wish I could pick up a little bit more pumpkin, because I am a big fan of pumpkin flavor. And I'm kind of just getting a big strong kick of that cinnamon and habanero peppers. So I'm going to give this a 7.5. 5 being that it's an average beer, so 7.5. I'm going to give it that because it's very unique. The price is decent because this is craft beer. You're getting a nice pumpkin ale. If you like pumpkin, beers, you might be a little disappointed if you grab this. I know there was somebody at my work that almost grabbed this, and I told him, I was like, hey man, that's got chili peppers in it, and he was like, oh yeah, I don't want that. But it really doesn't say anything about the peppers unless you read the side of it. So kind of with that being said, I feel like that's a little what's the word? It's going to be a little confusing to you guys when you grab this thinking it's going to be a nice pumpkin beer, but really you're just getting like all these spicy flavors. But like I said, it's definitely something different, pretty unique. So I am going to recommend it. I do recommend picking up a 6-pack. Like I said, if you're not someone that is totally into that spicy kind of flavor, then definitely share these with some friends. Carbonation, I say, is light. It's pretty sessionable. It's pretty drinkable. Like the mouthfeel is definitely not too thick. It definitely goes down pretty smooth. But that chili pepper kind of hits you. It kind of gives you a little bit of heat in your mouth. So I couldn't see myself slamming these. So like I said, 7.5 beer. I recommend it all day because it's a unique beer. And yeah, there you have it. If there's any other liquor beers you guys like to see on my channel, definitely leave a comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more upcoming videos on liquor and beer. Thanks for watching. Cheers.